2, 1, look alive.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
bitches.
Oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, broadcasting live from Northern Europe. This is most badass CG broadcast and all known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy C. Shot from the point. I'm here with Mr. AC and Matt
Surprise!
Pitt. Surprise! Behind the glass, we actually have a rather big story, like more traditional drama story. After it's been pretty dead. Of course, Jake Lucky was really concerned about women in gaming spaces, and he just happened to pick probably the most popular game streamer in the entire planet. Find a clip when he went off on some chick and put it out there for all our safety. And now women are safer in gaming. Riot Games has entered the fray. Apparently he's not allowed to play any Riot Games because he said mean things. No Riot Games for you. And apparently YouTube is looking into what he's done. And what did he do, AC?
He called somebody the B word, and he told them they should go wash dishes.
Yes, probably because they're female.
Because they're female.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty unforgivable. I don't know. I think this guy needs to be wiped off the face of the planet because of what he did.
I do too. I think I just think, you know, how embarrassed I am. Sort of like, you know, Bionic Pig Whiz, where I used to look at that stuff as entertainment 5 years ago. Now, it apparently, gets women to kill themselves. I mean, I don't know. What are we to do with this stupendous?
I'm so glad we're saving women.
Example of grandstanding. And this is like, look, Jake Lucky left Esports Talk, or maybe got fired. I don't fucking know. Right. And this really essentially just comes down to, yes, I'm an early C. This basically comes down to, like, he needs to make a mark without esports backing him up. And we've always known that Jake Lucky is about as intelligent as a stone you kick in the street. I mean, he really is dumb. Jake Lucky is right. I mean, he's the Forrest Gump. He essentially fell into this game. He is laughed at by other journalists. I've seen, you know, Richard Lewis goof on him. He's essentially a dramatuber, no better than anybody in the drama sphere or me or anybody else, but much, much stupider. Definitely double-digit IQ we're dealing with. But even with the double-digit IQ, you can come to the terms, if I can make a misogynistic claim for the hottest streamer on the planet, if I can sell that and keep that going, I know how woke the people at Riot Games are. I'm well aware of that. I know the progressives that I'm preaching true will turn this into a federal case because how rampant cancel culture is. I know that I've probably participated in this type of behavior before. He's an old school gamer. I know that I've made comments in the past about enjoying the bants online, and I'm sure he was just fine with it. But you know, he needs to pay rent now that he's not with esports games. So I thought today we might go over. I don't know. We might go over a little bit of the whole scenario. AEC
cover the timeline of this thing that developed in like 24 hours from like a guy complaining on Twitter to, oh, you're banned from all these games and possibly gone from YouTube. No big deal. No, it's just, you know, we're just like watching out for the safety of the community, because if somebody got insulted in the community, that'd be the end of the world. All those women who play Riot Games, all those Riot Gamer girls, saved. Now they never have to deal with IShowSpeed.
No, this isn't just a cancel culture virtue signal for relevance. This couldn't be. I absolutely believe that this is done for all the best reasons. And
yeah, this guy who I literally did not know who he was until yesterday. Yeah, I'm sure he did this.
I don't think you're being here. I think he's the new Martin Luther King for women, especially white women.
Oh yeah, well they needed one. They needed Martin Luther King.
They need a Martin Luther King for women. Anita Sarkeesian didn't work out like we all hoped. And now we need Jake Lucky, who doesn't know his asshole from his elbow, as my grandfather used to say. Oh no, think of the women. Well, you know, I guess that's, look, I'm not going to sit there and, first of all, here's the problem with Stop Speeding, all right? And we're going to get into this. He apologized. He probably shouldn't have, right? And he said, I guess we'll get into his apology later. And I think this is bad because he's also been on record of, can you send me that thing that got him famous? I don't know why we didn't have that lined up. Because we kind of got fooled by this whole thing. Can you find that for me when he goes absolutely batshit? Apparently the whole thing
from Adin Ross's stream.
Yeah.
Because that was Adin Ross's little dating show. And Adin Ross was actually in the comments of the replies of the original like tweet, like defending Speed for in this whole debacle, which, you know.
Yeah. But
maybe
from what I understand,
Ross, sure,
from what I understand, this particular thing is an act.
Yeah.
I sent it to you.
All right, good. Let's get that up there. Let's do it. Apparently this thing is an act. Classic. This is it. You sure?
The Who's Gonna Stop Me?
Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, Who's Gonna Stop Me? Yeah. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you a web classic. Who's Gonna Stop Me?
I got a psychological question, okay? Say if we're the last two people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine, and then their kids. No.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
Now we're sure this is an act, right?
This is 100% an act.
Okay.
I will.
If we the last two people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Gee.
You're not stopping me.
She's in on it, correct?
No, she's not in on it.
She's not
in on it. Okay.
I think Adin Ross knows what kind of guy Speed is.
Oh,
Speed
okay.
knows
So
what he's doing.
I got it. Okay.
She's taking it pretty
If
well.
we the last two people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Yeah. Come on.
She don't seem very intimidated.
Yeah, it's just a guy on the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, like a hypothetical scenario.
I thought it was legit when I first saw it. You know, he's got the bug eyes.
Who gonna stop me?
It's enough to freak you out.
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
He said, well, he's got the light on his face too,
Yeah,
blasting the light there, so it looks really menacing. It's
I don't know. I like that.
It's like it's like a supervillain type of thing. Like
it's a rape joke. That's what makes
Batman?
it. You know what's
Who's gonna stop me, Batman?
What's worse than being told to wash dishes? A rape joke. Can't do the rape jokes. Can't do the rape jokes and have an epic game or a riot game. Excuse me.
I think that was, you could argue that that was less tasteful and worse than the riot.
Oh God,
game.
yeah.
The
it was
Valorant
10 times
game,
worse. I would. So Jake Lucky, I understand why Valorant clues are so unbelievably toxic. Got one of the most popular streamers in YouTube, IShowSpeed, saying crap like this and getting nothing but praise and laughs. And then he writes this: crap is whack. Now
stay in school, kids.
Yeah.
It's like an after-school special. Hey, what's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you why crap is whack. All right, we can't be talking to women like this in video games or anybody else. Respect everybody. Maybe diss their gaming skills a bit, but don't go overboard. Later, dudes.
Yeah, crap is whack.
He just rides away on a skateboard.
Brought to you by the Jake Lucky Foundation.
Brought to you by the Jake Lucky Foundation.
Make sure to stay hydrated, guys.
Make sure to stay hydrated.
Yes, sir.
Know where she is. She's on top of the thing.
10 seconds
Oh,
left.
left. 10 seconds. On your left.
Fuck, man! Yo, kid dog, man. Come on, bruh.
Man, you gotta hit those shots, man.
Man, shut your stupid ass up, nigga. Who's you talking to, bro? Shut your nerd ass up, bro. I know how to play this game. Shut up, monkey.
You see his eyes getting big.
Yeah,
see, people
he got into it.
People see his you know, he's. Look, I'm not being racist here, but he has rather large nostrils. All right, I'm not saying his nose is big, but the nostrils are quite large, and it makes it that much spookier. I don't know.
Look, to be fair, Speed makes fun of how he looks too, and he makes fun of the fact that he's black too. And like,
I'm not making fun of the fact that he's black. He's got those are big holes. All right, they're bigger than most people's either ways.
Well, you know the thing too is like the camera is right up in his face. So
yeah,
it's already like poking down, like it's already looking up through his nose.
He probably puts it that way on purpose. Yeah, he knows.
Like he knows that like the camera looks like that. He knows how he looks like that. He's not
naive. You saying that he is a performer? Like this is could this
yes, I'm saying Speed is a Shakespearean actor, classically trained.
And then Jake Lucky trying to turn video games into a woke safe place. How pathetic. That's fair. Trash talk has always been a part of gaming. Those that cry about it, like Jake Lucky, are anti-gaming.
I like describing the position as anti-gaming.
Yeah, fuck video games. That's me. That's me. I'm anti-gaming.
Yeah, you're anti-gaming.
Go outside, losers. No more video games. I'm Jake Lucky.
Oh god, acting like Tommy. I don't know. Games, maybe he's just trying to turn gaming into a place where women can participate without having to suffer emotional violence. Look, I don't get that fucking like.
Well, all right, why do we have to treat women like they're fucking fragile?
Yeah,
like,
I know. They're strong until they're fragile. I mean, it really is. It's kind of a typical women changing their mind. You know.
Yeah, aren't we supposed to be like, woman, hear me roar? Like, treat them like everyone else?
Yeah.
Like,
no.
The worst thing is like implying that like women go onto a video game and they don't know what's going to happen next. They don't know they don't know that there's going to be a voice chat. They don't know people are going to be talking online and saying things they don't like. Yeah. They just like go in and it's like the first time they've ever like played.
Yeah, like how much if we had a big female streamer on the up and she started talking about tiny dicks, I'm sure we wouldn't be here. We'd probably be laughing.
Yeah.
Remember at the days of old Call of Duty voice chat, Gamer said the worst things imaginable, said that people can't handle it anymore. I honestly, I think I said this, I forget who I said this to. It was probably the after show yesterday. Don't fall for the red herring. The snowflake. The can't handle it. This is not a situation where Jake Lucky can't handle it. This is simply a situation like he's a Taylor Lorenz of YouTube right now. What he does is he found a guy on the way up. Look, I know this myself. If you do stories on big people, you're more likely to pull more views in. You know? So this guy is, I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, you got to look at this guy's stats. They're insane. For a streamer on YouTube, I don't even think this is possible. Unless you were pre-established.
Yeah.
What's his fucking name? IShowSpeed.
IShowSpeed.
I can't.
I do mess.
You gotta look at these fucking numbers. They're insane. Remember, keep in mind, they're streams. I've never pulled more than. Well, I mean, I got 700,000 over time on one of them, but it doesn't usually work like that. You know.
10 minutes ago, 7 million subs. This is damn.
7 million. Well, he's gonna crack 7 million. He's probably getting mad because he's kind of an internet throwback in a weird way. So look at this: 900,000 from an hour stream, right?
Yeah.
2.4 million. That's a short. That doesn't count. The streams are what interests me. All right, 1.3 million on a 2 hour and 22 minute stream. I don't know that PewDiePie's ever. I'm sure Doc crossed 1 million when he came back, but let's actually take that into account. Dr. Disrespect. And he's got a 3.5. Look at that.
Or 85.
I mean, he's really good too, but he's also pre-established. But he doesn't touch fucking. You know, he's not getting 1 million views a stream. And you could make more than enough money streaming like this, making 200K a stream. It's like unheard of, you know. But I mean, just to give you an idea. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, it's not a coincidence that Jake picked, IShowSpeed, and it's just like, look, it's not like he's off fucking limits or anything, you know. He's definitely criticizable. And I suppose if you have the ridiculous idea that somehow women are in danger in a lobby where people are saying curse words, if they're that fragile for you, you're entitled to that opinion. But let's just not forget, Jake's got to make himself fucking relevant and going after the big guy.
Speed's also been doing. He's been doing music videos apparently, and those are like 66 million views.
You kidding?
Go back to the home tab and you can see his music videos.
I watched one. I couldn't get through. It was so bad.
Look at that, like 66 million views on his
66 million.
Like
Shake.
15 million, 7.7 million. Like he's obviously got like a career going for him from this whole YouTube thing.
A multi-millionaire.
Yeah, I mean, and he's definitely making bank. Super chats and then just like monetization.
He's killing it on shorts. Alone. That can make you a ton of dough.
He's got the check mark. He's verified. He's
he's
on his way up. Really
on his way up. I think he's the biggest streamer in the world. I think he's the top guy right now.
Yeah.
When this whole thing went down, he's pulling 33,000 live. I've only seen the top guys on YouTube be able to do that. The very, very tip-top gaming streamers. So, just to give you an idea. So, it's no coincidence. It's an up-and-coming... Like, what is he going to do? He's going to make a fucking video on Dr. Disrespect?
We'll go look up Jake Lucky and compare that, maybe.
Yeah. We'll get there.
See how his videos are doing.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get to that later. Esports reporter knows Jake Lucky is attempting to get IShowSpeed banned for YouTube. Yeah, and I think that's fair. This is not about bringing awareness or writing he didn't write an article. He just made a tweet, said bad person. Is a tattletale. Yeah, you can call him that. Tattletale resulted in the head of YouTube Gaming to respond on it. Well, what is he going to do? Like, what could they do besides give him a strike? He cursed somebody in a video game? YouTube has never taken that kind of action in the past.
No.
That's a Twitch move. So you can thank Jake Lucky for that. Don't worry, it can't happen to you unless you have a sleep. Because I'm sure if there was some girl holding fucking 10K or even 500 or even a couple, 2, 3, 4K, and she's talking about guys having a little dicks when she plays, no one's going to do a thing. Not that I think they should either. Let's be clear. All right, this is a huge mistake on his part.
What's good, everybody? It's a clip, that I seen, that's going crazy right now. Me between the altercation with a girl, and I was playing Valorant.
Yeah, his nose doesn't look as weird from this angle. You're right. He points it up at him.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like a proper angle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to say some, like a few things from that situation. You know what I'm saying? But that day, I wasn't having a good day. I was getting a lot of racist text-to-speech donations. A lot of people,
I think it's a lame excuse. You've been telling people you've been doing an act. Yeah, I was doing an act. Didn't mean anything by it. We're all talking shit in there.
It's like phoned in. People say, someone says he's joking in his apology, but I mean, if you look at this and you don't know Speed.
And another thing is, like, Jake Lucky had to dig it up from fucking God knows when.
Talking about my dad.
And look at Jake Lucky responding to this. You're young, but such a large audience carry a lot of influence to a lot of impressionable people. None of your fucking business, Jake Lucky.
Yo, Abuzz03 donated $19.99. He said, I don't mean to be controversial, but this crap is whack. I don't know, man. It's a bit controversial. You might have to censor whack. A bit harsh.
How do you spell monitor? Like hall monitor. M-O-I?
M-O-N-I-T-O-R.
M-O-N-I-T-O-R.
It really is that. It's hall monitor behavior.
It's
like teacher's pet type stuff. And everybody loved the hall monitor in school. Everybody wanted to be friends with him. He was such a sociable guy, cool guy.
Hall monitors had given up.
Remember all those kids in school? They're like, "Thank you, hall monitor, for defending these innocent people who get to class on time and taking care of these rapscallions."
That's in the grade right now. But look, I don't want to make that no excuse. I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to justify. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, that day, I just don't bash on people for no reason. That's where I'm coming from that.
Wait a minute, that's not even true, is it?
I don't know.
That's
I don't
not
quite
true.
know.
So, like, if you don't bash at people for no reason, just tell the truth. You're always better off just telling the fucking truth. You didn't go off because people said racist. You went off because you got pissed off, and then you hammed it up for the camera because that's what people pay you to do.
Vito in the chat saying the clip was bad, no denying it.
Yeah,
snitching to post a clip.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and defend the clip. I'll tell you what, Vito, I'm going to laugh at the clip all I fucking want. You know, fine, that's funny. And I got to be honest with you, I don't feel bad for her just because the way guys are treated in a similar manner. And if she was running around talking about his tiny dick, then it'd be okay. You know, I wouldn't have a problem with that either. It's just there's a different standard for women, and fuck them. You know, why should there be a different standard?
You know, statement I just said, but you know, I'm completely wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was completely wrong in that situation right there. I can't say anything to justify that situation right there. But that clip is from months ago, and I changed from that, and I grew. You know what I'm saying? I'm very...
Is that true? Did he really grow at all 17 years old? I hope not.
Yeah, I'm sure he's like, I'm sure he's got like.
I understand what he's doing here. This is a multi-million-dollar business. He's looking at. I get it and everything, but this is why Ninja sucks. This is why XQC. We'll get at him later. Sucks. This is the woke fucking forming him. They're taking all the fucking the originality, the fire, and they're just beating it out of him. They're beating it out of him.
He's grown a lot, like 3 months, man.
3 months,
I just changed my whole life in like 3 months. I decided.
Look, I get it. I don't have a problem with Speed or anything. I'm not like bashing him, but I'm just if it's bullshit, I'm gonna say so.
I'm young, you know what I'm saying?
And this reeks.
Yeah, this reeks of bullshit. Yeah.
I for every situation I grow, you know, and I change.
All right, whatever.
Every situation.
You know what? I wish this guy the best of luck.
He's like a political leader. You know what it is? This is like a politician.
It is. It's politician
giving you the rigmarole of like. I am always growing. Every situation
He's probably
that
got
I am
people
in,
counting on him.
I'm learning.
He needs to do. I get it. All right, I'm not gonna like dump on the guy, but it's all fucking horseshit, and I don't need to hear it. I'll just watch politics.
It's terrible. It's terrible what I did. I told that Valorant girl, I said go wash the dishes, and it was uncalled for.
You know, it's funny when Deller told the fucking chick to go make a sandwich, nobody stuck up for him. You know?
Yeah, it's so like weird considering it's like all this is being the cast is like misogyny and stuff now, right? Like this is like hardcore sexism.
Yeah.
Now I hate to see what like actual sexists would say if this is who is just like painted as a sexist by Jake Lucky, who obviously doesn't care about gaming anymore,
or sexism or anything else. He cares about paying his rent.
Yeah, obviously. Because
he probably lost a lot of, you're seeing what I've been telling you, Jake Lucky's a fucking moron for years now. And you're seeing, like, without the help of esports gaming, for somebody in the office to say, Jake, that's a fucking bad idea. It is? Why?
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Nobody wants to stop him. Nobody can stop him now. Because he's fucking moron. Who gonna stop him? Who gonna stop him? But... yeah, like what the hell? Jake Lucky's got nothing going on. He doesn't believe any of this stuff he's saying, not a bit.
Let's see. One of the greatest YouTubers out there, nearly 7 million subs, about to have his career ended for a trash talk. Most of us have heard far worse than that. It's a different time though, and even though these kid's 19, he has to know better. You don't have to know better. I could go on and get away with that. Yeah. Absolutely. You absolutely get away with this. Absolutely. I think I'll like what let me see. Whenever he's like,
well, no. Like according was like pointing out that the reasoning is, even though this kid is literally like 19, somehow he has to know better because that's what they're saying.
Yeah. Fucking it does feel
I hate to admit it. I agree with the quartering here.
Yeah.
Vito seems to think that the yelling, the screaming that Speed is doing is obnoxious. That's the problem.
Okay. Well, I hate it when people like have. I hate when people have like a vacuum cleaner and a dog barking in the background, and they're like,
I don't like your nasally voice when you're talking about Star Wars. I'm like, what the fuck, man? If he's obnoxious, so we're gonna punish people for being obnoxious? That's not what he's saying. He's not saying that, Matt. You misunderstood that.
He's saying he quote, "It's the screaming that's a problem, just obnoxious." Then he says,
"Oh, he's
I don't want every video game lobby to be full of annoying as screamers or screamers.
Yeah, that's just a complaint. That's not.
Yeah. Okay. Then mute them, unlike these fucking people are completely unable to do. I'm sure you'll get through it. Like, oh God, everybody else has got to change their behavior for the left. Nobody can fucking take care of anything. That's why nothing works, because nobody can do anything for themselves, like the mute button. That's why nobody can do anything. So Keemstar turned this into a racial thing.
As he is wont to do, he knows how to play the game.
Here's the thing about that. Is it horseshit? Is it the whole racial aspect? Did he pull the race car? Is he fucking race hustling right now?
You know what he pulled?
Absolutely. I'd say, but here's the thing. It's a little tough to get mad at Keem or anybody else is pulling the race card. It's not like Keem's not the first guy to pull a race card for a fucking minority before. You know
what he did? He pulled the Uno reverse card. Is what he did. Like, okay, you want to say this is about sexism? Okay, how's about this is about racism?
So it's horseshit. The whole fucking premise is horseshit. I won't even give it any but there is a part of me that use their tactics against them, against the woke. Why not?
I'd like to believe that could work in a lot of these situations, but I've just seen it, and they really will just change because they're the ones that make the rules and make the game. They can just change the rules whenever they want.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Because they're like, no, what you're saying doesn't apply right now
because
anymore,
it's me.
So.
Kind of like it didn't apply for Jessix and Brittany Ventney. We'll get into that later. Jake Lucky. Keemstar insinuating that I'm racist for simply calling out bad behavior. This can't be fucking real. Well, you never heard of Keemstar before? You fucking jerk off. Yes, it can be real. And here's a scenario that I can think is totally real. A white guy pulling 2-3 million a stream, hits, right? Makes a fucking maybe a colorful crack about a minority. You're all over it, calling him a racist. I'm sorry for saying the C word. I was younger then.
Yeah, crap.
Bullshit. Yeah,
I've grown a lot. Yeah, no, it's not completely unthinkable. There is a scenario you could.
Oh yeah, and I can see him doing it if it pleases the woke folks in the media at Riot Games. If he can just suck some people off, maybe he can get in some girls' pants.
I mean, because if we can imagine, there's this scenario where Speed is saying this because he wants to beat women and do horrible things to them. Then why not? Why can't we imagine this other scenario? That
you're completely fair. Why not? Do I believe for a minute that Jake Lucky's picked him because he's black? No, Jake Lucky's a greedy fucking fuck. He picked him because he's hot. Yo, Vito in the chat. Hey, Vito, you're the next Boogie 2988. Do everybody a favor and hurry up and get to the part where you're divorced and irrelevant. Oh my God. What is fucking Vito doing? Is he going insane in the chat? Call in, you douche.
So now we have trash talk in the chat.
Yeah. Somebody mute Vito. He's being a contrarian. Vito, I just said, did I say he was a contrarian yesterday?
He's in the callers.
Well, we'll pull him in.
You want to pull him in?
Yeah,
right now?
I want to pull him in. I'll pull him in. Fuck it. Why are you such a contrarian?
Oh shit, my bad.
What?
Vito, why are you such a contrarian?
I'm not a contrarian.
Yes, you totally are. You love doing it on Twitter.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Okay. No. Shut the fuck up. Everybody always says that.
It's my show, fuckface. Go ahead.
Why do we have to agree on everything? It's just everybody expects everybody in a certain sphere to agree.
So you gotta disagree to be different. That's called being a contrarian.
Whenever we agree, you just don't feel the need to comment or talk to me because it's we already agree and we know it. And then sometimes we disagree and we have something that
I think you're just being me. I don't think it's consistent with your past stances.
How is this inconsistent?
Yeah, I do. Well, based on you're the one that, although I think you've walked it back, the free speed absolutes bullshit. I mean, I still believe. And by the way, I haven't made any comments on Riot Games as far as they can throw them off. Obviously, I'm not. It's not like it's Twitter or public. That whole argument's going to be happening in the courts probably in the years to come. I can't really hold that. Like Riot Games isn't a monopoly for a platform, so it's a completely different argument. They can throw them off.
No, he can play any other.
Yeah, he can play any other game.
And I also don't think he needs to be permabanned. I mean, he's apologized. I'm like, I don't know, give him a month.
Apologies. You're the reason I would never apologize in this situation.
Yeah.
I would never apologize?
I would never apologize for this. No,
you would immediately go on Twitter and make this like your stick for like the next week.
You're exactly right. I would totally like. I would be putting pictures. I'd take pictures of my wife, fucking, cooking and washing things for the rest of the week.
I think if he had done it in a funnier way, I would like be behind.
Dude, funnier way. This guy's killing.
Pro free speech only when
this guy. Vito.
This isn't a free speech. I mean, I can. Yeah. He has the right to say it. This isn't a free speech thing. I'm not saying he can't say it.
What are you saying then?
I don't like all speech.
No.
There's things that people say that I obviously don't like, and I don't like.
So does he deserve what's happening to him? I think that's what we're talking. That's the issue here, whether he deserves it or not.
I think that it's totally reasonable for Riot. I don't.
Riot,
think
we agree on. We can't really.
They banned him way too quickly. That was like way too quick. Oh my god, all
the games too. Every single one of them.
My biggest issue is that this is a guy. Nobody in that game reported him. Nobody in that game reported anybody else for all the shit that they were saying to each other. Okay, this is literally a guy who was on Twitter who dug back months ago to find this clip and then to cry on Twitter about it and pretend like it was a big deal. And of course he ended up because he has his platform and he has this amount of followers and everything. He caught the attention of YouTube Gaming and Riot Games because people were retweeting this and being like,
well, he's got ins with all those people from esports talks too, so he's got connections.
So if you're followed by influential people, you can't post clips of people you think.
No, I'm not saying. No, I'm not going to make that argument. I'm not going to make that argument either, Vito. Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. This is fucking low-end Taylor Lorenz journalism. It's snitch bitch type stuff. And I don't know if Jake Lucky should be saving women and acting like he's a fucking hero. Let's all be honest about what this is about on all ends. Money. That's what I'm talking about.
I think this is a guy, and he says in the thing, I wish, like, he clearly is playing Valorant and experiencing a lot of assholes. And he's like, well, no wonder there's a bunch of assholes when one of the top streamers is playing the game, showing people, hey, it's cool to like come on and just scream and annoy the shit out of everybody.
But
I don't think that's what he's saying. I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
He's literally one of the guys that was praising that trash talk was back in these games.
Yeah,
like years ago.
Here's the problem. Here you have two problems. He praises trash talk, and not only that, he made this ridiculous defense for fucking Slasher when it came to things like misogyny and sex quid pro quos. So he'll be on any fucking side. He's kind of like you. He's a contrarian, right? And he'll jump on any side if it's politically convenient for him. I'm kidding.
All my fucking lines are 100% ethically consistent. Look, I don't know what this guy's done in the past, okay? So maybe you have more. Maybe he is a hypocrite for calling it out and not calling it out elsewhere.
It's all I'm saying is, can he do it? I'm not arguing with it. Can he do it? Sure. But you know what? He could take, if you're going to say like, all right, he could be responsible for his actions. And you're right. I can't defend anything that IShowSpeed, whatever fuck his name is, did. But you know what? I could also call this kid a snitch and a bitch and feel just perfectly fine with it. And I think he's a snitch. I think it's a low-end Taylor Lorenz tactic.
Aren't all of us snitches and bitches? Like, all I do is take clips of people acting like assholes and report on it.
Yeah, the assholes, but you're
elsewhere.
Are you? No, I don't think I've never ever, as long as, and I don't think I'd follow you. I've never ever seen you post something and say, oh my God, what should be done with this? I've heard you say, okay, this is bullshit. They're printing fake news now. I don't like this because of A, D, and C. I've never seen you put it out like, cancel this. The only thing close is the Trump. The Trump thing is the closest thing that I can think of that's considered. Other than that, you really don't do that. So I don't think that compares.
I don't think his tweet was like calling for action. I think he was just saying Valorant sucks, and this is probably part
You don't know his history. He's just got kicked off his fucking or I don't know if he got kicked off. He left the journalism organization he was with. He's losing relevancy. He needed a quick. This is a quick fix. He found a video. Right. He put it together. Listen, I know how this works, Vito.
If somebody else had posted it, then I would not have had a problem.
I don't got a problem with him posting it, but I can still call him a fucking bitch ass snitch. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
If you think that there's some sort of history here and he only did it specifically because he's jealous of this guy or whatever.
No,
sure,
I think he cares about women in gaming, Vito. Come on. Come on.
I do think this guy went way over the line. I'm like, come on, you got to keep the trash talk fun. That wasn't fun. That was just like fucking obnoxious.
It was funny.
No,
it's too much.
I don't know. Like when someone's playing a video game, they get angry, they let it out. Like it's reactionary. It doesn't necessarily mean it's like setting.
Yeah, you could push the mute button.
You think this was over the line? You genuinely think like this is like, this
is a clip that I would be personally embarrassed of, and I would do everything I could to like make sure I didn't leave the archive up and scrub it. Like, oh my god, I lost my cool. That was totally not cool of me.
Yeah, but he was 16 at the time. You're 30.
Yeah,
that's
that's also why I don't think he needs any sort of permanent ban. He seems to understand. Hey, you can't just go on there and start screaming. You're a bitch,
I don't think he understands that at all.
Well, I mean, Ethan Ralph does that all the time to defend him, right? I mean,
defend him in what way? Do you think I'm an Ethan? Why does everybody think I'm like Ethan Ralph's buddy?
You defended him.
I do a podcast with Dick.
Yeah.
Dick hangs out with Ralph.
Yeah, how's Dick's arm, by the way? How's Dick's arm?
Dick's arm is apparently totally fucked. I have a cripple for a co-host. He broke his leg.
He keeps getting hurt.
Head. Now his fucking arm's if you don't think his arm's legitimately broken, I mean, do you think his foot's not legitimately broken? Because he's been limping around the house.
I think somebody banged his head on a statue. I can vouch for that. I saw that.
Let's put it this way: every time I go over his house, he puts on a cast and he limps around for my sake. So I'm inclined to believe it.
I mean, why would he fake an arm injury though? Like,
because he
so he doesn't get a fight trying to defend Ralph.
Well, honestly,
because he doesn't want Ralph to like get on him for like leaving such a shit event. That's literally why.
Yeah, but he would have just.
It's not
honestly
rocket science.
But it wasn't like hurting him. He would have just stayed and got drunk with his girlfriend. Like. It doesn't. He doesn't need to bail out of that situation for any reason. Like, what's going to happen? Like, Dick,
I don't know.
Dick
the
stayed a
threat,
couple more hours.
I don't know. The fucking bomb.
The bomb threat already happened. That was about the time he left. I thought he left. I assumed he had a bunch of.
I thought he made the bomb threat. That's what
the fucking thing where he stomped on the guy in the back of the head and then like tried to cover up the video, like all this other like just.
Yeah, but as long as Dick's not stomping, what does he care? He's not fucking. If Ralph's doing illegal shit, it doesn't mean Dick's gonna get in trouble.
I don't know. Can you really blame everybody for thinking that the arm thing was a total cop out? Can you really blame it? Like,
I think it's funny the same way it was funny to suggest that Dick broke his leg to get out of going to Portugal. But he truly is just a fragile old man who keeps breaking.
How old is he? He's younger than me. How old is he?
I know he's not that old. That's the problem. Is that he just keeps getting his body destroyed for no reason.
He's younger than me. How old is Dick?
I think he tried to throw a bowling ball and he didn't let go at the right time and he fucking snapped his bicep and he had to keep getting surgery.
Oh, is he was he like picked last in gym and he wasn't good at sports and stuff?
I have no idea. He's but he works out though. He's not like
was he? How do you break? It's a bowling ball. Would he try to bowl overhand? I mean, what the fuck?
I have no idea, but I guarantee I'll get a picture of his surgery.
I believe you.
You need to stretch before you bowl.
He saw that infamous GIF of the ball and the pin, and he thought that worked like that.
All right, let me finish this.
I mean, let's be clear. How often do you go bowling? I haven't gone bowling in the.
I don't know. Since I left New Jersey.
Fuck it up anyway.
Hey, I mean, Ralph didn't wear bowling shoes when he was at the alley, but he still didn't break a leg. No, he literally kept on his platform shoes.
He didn't wear bowling shoes. Then they got to take the trophy back.
He refused. Yeah, he refused to wear bowling shoes, and he just wore his platform shoes as usual. And then he just awarded the trophy to himself. The trophy that is like the same size as him.
Yeah, he also won the trophy. Like his team won the trophy. He like bowled like an 80, but the rest of his team bowled like a 200 or whatever the fuck it is. But he's like, yeah, I won. And you're like, well, your team won. You're really going to take why don't you give the trophy to one of the guys on your team so you have something to remember your event instead of you bought yourself a trophy.
All right, man.
I don't know. I was invited to go to that thing, and I am glad.
I'm glad you didn't go. It was a smart move.
I'm glad you didn't go. Yeah,
they probably to beat you up.
Why would I fly to Texas to bowl? It makes no sense.
Why would you get married in the bowling alley? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Vito, let me finish the show. Let me finish the show. I got to put all this content out there.
Right. All right, I'll talk to you later.
We're gonna make fun of Keemstar.
Thank you, Vito.
Stick around. Bye. Bye. All right. So trash talking video games. Let's get back on target here.
What is happening to the world we live in?
It's all weak.
All right. You know, you got this
It's not MLG anymore.
No shit. Yeah.
No MLG anymore.
Calling out Speed for trash talking a game. First of all, he's a minor. He's a child. All right.
Okay.
He's a child. I love like like they do the same thing with women they do with kids. This is what I couldn't stand about the whole Lieutenant Cobra. They have no agency until the stroke of midnight when they turn 18. You know?
And the things being said in back and forth aren't real. They're not real statements. It's trash talk in a video game. If Speed was there in real life and this other person was there in real life, they would not say,
well, in fairness to fucking Keem, I mean, that's how he got started in this business, is trash talk on Halo.
Hey, any of this stuff back and forth because it's not real. It's in a fantasy video game. The things being said are not real. You know what else isn't real? The gun. The gun isn't a real gun in the video game.
All right, I get it. So Jake Sucky tries to expose IShowSpeed for trash talking videos. We found some really hypocritical tweets because that's what you do. You go all tweets, we go all tweets, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fire.
He says it's racially motivated.
So there's the original.
Okay.
Or rather the Speed stuff. And then there's, 2021, 2020.
Oh, that's not that long ago. That was just this past
Wait, that's
September.
literally months ago.
Yeah, months ago. It wasn't even a year.
Like,
ain't much better than Call of Duty
second one
trash
is like
talk.
a year ago.
I didn't mean women. I mean, like, women can only trash talk you. You can't trash talk them. There's clearly more trash talk and a banter and Valorant to see it go. I kind of dig it. You big phony.
Yeah, literally about Valorant, about the game that Speed is fucking playing.
Well, see, it's not even that. I can't even get like outraged or like. This is typical Jake Lucky.
It's just like like you played yourself, dude. Like,
well, look at this fucking rocket scientist. He's out for XQC, another extremely dumb man. What, he thought a llama was a dog or some shit? Apparently, Keemstar seems to think that, quote, is a female talking to me, get off my game, or do you wash dishes is good or trash talk or is good trash talk or even trash talk at all? Pretty rich to see him use the racism card while overlooking the blatant sexism. Race trumps gender. Stop baiting women haters. Getting old. You know, if this came from anybody else, I would just ignore it. But this is the guy that got like railroaded by the woke mob, and now he's joined them.
I wish you would have read that in the XQC voice.
How do I used to do it? Okay. Apparently, Keemstar thinks is a female talking to me? Get off the game, or like wash dishes is good trash talk, or even trash talk at all. Pretty rich coming with the racism. Overlooking like sexism, stop baiting women, getting old. I can't wait till you get fucking false accusation on rape.
He said getting old because he had a moment of clarity at the end of this tweet. He's like, wow, I'm getting old. Yeah, 0 IQC.
Yeah. He really is. But you know what's here's the thing. XQC is a great example for this because he was fucking, I don't know, toxic as hell, really fucking funny. Completely interesting, unique personality, and he embraced it, and they slowly just beat it out of him. Mm-hmm. They beat it out of him. They beat him out, and they're gonna beat it out of, and they've already beat part of it out of I stopped speeding anyway. I like that stuff. I like when people go nuts, and I don't give a shit if a fucking girl's on the other end.
I'll be honest. XQC could have like had a point with this fucking tweet if he had just stopped it as like, trying to use the racism card. To like try to trump like sexism when the racism, is like bullshit. That would have been like fine. But
that'd have been fine. That's kind of what we're saying. We're saying the racism charged by Keem, is absolute horseshit. It's just tit for tat, in my opinion. It's horseshit.
Right. He could have called that out, but no, it's this isn't even trash talk what he's saying in this video.
It's beyond.
It is. It literally is.
Yes, it is.
He's upset about the fucking game, and he's talking trash because they're telling him how to play the game.
When I trash talked, I gave like an emoji, and I got thrown off of Overwatch.
I asked for consent before I trash talked. I asked for consent when I trash talked emails. So I get in trouble.
Keemstar just chat on XQC.
What's that?
Keemstar just shat on XQC.
Just now?
Just now, yeah, like 3:32.
It's probably I swear to God, if he steals my act.
No,
he goes.
Overwatch League Pro suspended for
homophobic remark. Good. I'll retweet it.
What is going on here?
Oh, is that XQC?
Like, are you actually a homophobe?
That's pre-drugs, fucking XQC.
Or was it just trash talk? I'm confused because like you're trying to insinuate what Speed said is sexism. It's
no. We used to say faggot a lot,
right? It's not even trash talk, right? You're really a homophobe, or were you just talking trash on a game? I'm confused. XQC, help me out with this. Okay, so I'm on Polygon right now.
All right.
He's got a point. I'm confused. I need XQC to explain everything to me.
You know what you're doing, Keem. Black content creator. Like, oh God, give me a fucking break. Technical calls out Jake Sucky for racing towards IShowSpeed. You seem pretty racist, dog. He was really fucking hamming it up. What did he write? Yeah. Seeing you tear down a young black creator just... So we have a lot of work to do, because here's the thing. I'm not a big fan of technicals. He lied about me. But let me tell you something. He's talented and extremely funny, and he hates that woke shit as much as anybody. Seeing him tear down a young black creator just shows we have a lot of work to do breaking down systematic oppression on YouTube.
Technicals knows the game.
No, oh God, yeah. Bio. Oh yeah.
Look at his bio: activist, trans flag, great with kids, Christian pastor, Smash figurehead, etc.
Yeah, it's too funny.
Like he knows how to use the labels and how to use the terminology.
Yeah, if he just learns to get honest, that would be fucking fantastic.
He's got the wheel.
This is somebody from fucking. I read this on the street. This is a huge yikes. We don't have players like this in our community. I really can't go after her because, like I said, Valorant's not a platform. He's not entitled to play Valorant. I'm not going. I think it's a lot different when it comes to social media companies like Facebook.
He's also not a big Valorant guy.
Yeah, it's not like he's taking his thing away. I mean, he broke the rules. You're not. That's in the TOS, I'm sure. I'm sure he broke the rules and all that other stuff. So I'm not going to really go too hard on her. Whatever.
Well, I agree with her ad. Her ad is NPC Sarah, so she is definitely.
Yeah, well, she's definitely an NPC. Sure,
exhibiting some NPC behavior.
Yeah, she said exactly what we thought she would say.
The clean water. I'm trying to figure out how to heal the game. Can you just tell me how to heal in the game?
Just heal like a woman.
Only the white characters can heal.
Yeah, only the white characters can heal. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I mean, it's kind of a perfect example in the sense that that's a chick fucking with him. By the way, I don't got a problem with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's nobody. I don't care. That's why Jake Lucky didn't do a tweet on her. I wonder why.
Hey, yo, what the fuck, a based woman?
Let's go. Here Speeds goes.
What is this? He's speaking in tongues?
He's doing a chant, yeah.
He's doing
it. Keep watching.
Oh God, he's casting his black magic.
You should run.
It does this for like the next minute.
Reloading.
What is this? This is his African. You said something. What is this supposed to be?
No, it's like the one guy in game said. He's casting his black shaman magic.
That's too funny. This was obviously an act. So he rolled it. So he turned the bigotry into fucking money.
Yeah. That's the whole thing. He rolls with the punches.
He's the only one to get time for this. And I guess Vito's point is like everybody's doing this stuff all the time. But you have to fucking like that's yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He's like a cartoon character. Like this is what you expect from him.
Yeah, it's just like, oh God, now we're getting police the fucking lobbies.
I can get if you like say, okay, this isn't funny, or I think it's annoying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I got this. But, yeah.
Like, okay, is that like now we have to like get people off platforms for this now?
Yes,
because there's plenty of people. Exactly. Well, it is like that. Yeah.
Yes. Worked for Pokemon. Nothing like exaggerated swagger of a black teenager. A nice Spider-Man fucking review reference. Yeah, right. No kidding.
Classic moment in gaming.
Yeah.
Somebody retweeted that clip and they were basically like saying like you know, we're working on finding these other players that said these things and getting them out of the game too. Somebody who worked for Valorant, like Riot Games, like developer or producer or whatever.
Yeah, that's too funny.
So I mean, like, you know, great. Now everybody gets to go down, even though this is posted to show like it doesn't matter. This is what everybody is doing in the game. Nobody's reporting each other.
No,
I guess it's because they're not offended.
They're not all that offended. Yeah, Jake Lucky's offended for you. Bobax put this out, and I was glad he remembered it because I don't have a very good memory. Jake Lucky plays sides so transparently, it's annoying that anyone takes this clown seriously. He called out a black teen for being misogynistic in Valorant, but he defends Slasher when he offered Jessix a job recommendation, that whole fucking red herring, in exchange to have her get to Brittany Venny to date him. And by the way, he wanted like hate fucker too. Is that what he said? I forget what exactly
yeah,
what
he said he basically like had like a hate boner for and wanted to have sex with her because he hates her so much, but she's still kind of attractive. She's still attractive, but I got such a hate boner.
Yeah, well, fuck the racist. This after Brittany had already said no, by the way. Slasher using his position of power trying to manipulate someone's friend into getting him a date. /fuck Slasher. Jake supported Slasher because he only defends women that he can gain clout off of. Bingo. That's all this comes down to. Bobax said it perfectly. Brittany's too controversial. It's okay for Brittany. It's okay that Brittany's a minority. It's okay. It's because what she says. It's okay for it has nothing that this has nothing to do with Valorant lobbies. Sorry, Vito. This has nothing to do with sexism, misogyny, which Vito probably already agrees with. This is just simply about gaining clout, and I think it should be pointed out. And arguable, I don't even think it's arguable. What he did, what Slasher did, was 10 times fucking worse. And Jake Lucky was a part of the esports media to spin this as anything other than a quid pro quo, which it was. It was. So I think you might think this guy's a little, I don't know, sexist after you hear this.
All of a sudden she tries to somehow cancel or turn people against Slasher because he had asked her for a date 1, maybe 2 times. Is that what we've come to? And yeah, I'll admit it, guys. Maybe a bit of weird messages. I've sent weird messages. I think a lot.
I'm sure you have dick pics and everything.
I've sent my dick before.
It's just a matter of time before you find them.
The coping. I'm sure we've all sent weird messages. All of a sudden, you know, men need to be defended here.
Yeah,
so
here we
suddenly
go.
Women are lying.
Listen. Yeah. Watch this.
Of us have, and not maybe the most proper way to go about asking for a date. But if you think that is in any way taking away from his stance where he defends Pokemon and calls out Leafy's video for being crappy.
Yeah, wait a minute. What, Slasher is being called out for the same shit you're doing now? Shocking. It was okay to Pokemon's one of the good ones, the Leafy's one of the bad ones.
Then what kind of world are we living in? It just
the type of your world that you're creating and people of your ilk are creating.
You helped build this, you
helped build this, exactly. You're not real. You can't fucking talk like a human being. Everything's a commercial. Everything's a car salesman act. You're doing it right now.
It's really ill represented when she responds with that kind of stuff and targets him for asking for a date. And then following this, Keemstar
targets him. Targets him. She asked fucking Jessix if he get a date. She warned him, Brittany don't play. He talked to Brittany. Brittany said no. He kept fucking doing it.
Decides to use these screenshots. Additional things were worded as well. I'll show those screenshots on screen for you. It's actually Slasher reaching out first to Brittany's friend Jess. That's who he was first interested in, and eventually interested in Brittany instead. So people think, you know, because he had interest in one girl and then the other, you know, take it for what it is.
Jess would have never done you. You're Jewish.
Keemstar taking this, and then of course adding the Florida Mayhem, by the way, an esports organization with no affiliation to Slasher whatsoever.
Listen to this. No affiliation. No, we know he doesn't work, but we all know these media groups work together and they fucking collude, and you know that too, motherfucker, because you're doing it right now. You're doing it right now. You're colluding. You're colluding with a fucking fellow reporter.
Because in those same screenshots, you see him offer Jessica a job recommendation.
Like, it's a difference. It's still a quid pro quo. Now, I tell you, you can be offended all you want about IShowSpeed. But he's sitting there telling you it's not what it seems it is because it's a job recommendation. Well, of course. He doesn't work for the fucking company. Jessix is not a fucking moron.
The implication with the job recommendation when somebody offers that to you is like, hey, I have a lot of clout here. I have a lot of sway with these guys, and I can really sway their opinion to get you in good with them, and I can recommend you for a job, and you'll probably get it.
It is a quid pro quo for sex. That's all it is. That's all it ever was.
As like a referral, not an actual job, by the way, but Keemstar takes this as a chance to call out the organization and say, oh, isn't it creepy that this guy is offering streamers jobs in organizations? Let me tell you, a job recommendation and referral is completely separate from a job in itself, just so if you guys are not aware of it.
Yeah, we're well aware of it. We're well aware of what's going on.
We know how words work, you fucking idiot. We understand the definition of recommendation and then giving somebody a job. We get that. That's not, nobody's disputing that.
I'll tell you something even worse. We had fucking Florida Mayhem went on and fucking worked over fucking Jessix too. And they were more interested in talking about Keemstar to Jessix, the Florida Mayhem, than they were getting to the bottom of this, silencing her by talking about, well, Keem's making you do this and Keem's making you do that and Keem. Never mind that this guy who they have no affiliation with, who they just happen to be defending, the Florida Mayhem, just happened to be defending the guy they have no affiliation, is basically trying to get doing everything they can to get Jessix off the scent of this thing and stop talking about it. And basically turned it to Keem, yes. So, I mean, they were all a part of colluding to stuff this story.
That as well.
And this is like the real sexism as far as I know.
Yeah.
This is the real shit. Not bitch go make a sandwich. That's a mean thing to say. All right? Bitch go make a sandwich is a mean thing to say. Quid pro quo for fucking sex is a sexist thing to do.
Well, and I've also spoken to the Misfits organization who helped run the Florida Mayhem. There is no affiliation between Slasher
It's irrelevant.
and them. And promptly, their figures have also responded to that same tweet and said, hey, this is not how jobs work, okay? Just because Slasher said this does not mean we're actually going to give her a job. By the way, the girl he is talking about, Jessie, is actually a local hardcore fan of the Florida Mayhem and well known to the
And they took advantage of that. SFTP from bringing Vito in. We already brought Vito in.
We already brought Vito in.
You missed it. SFTP fan.
Organization, even further as to why Slasher would offer that up as a recommendation and referral.
Yeah, the quid pro quo. The referral was quid pro quo. I'm sure Jessica was well aware that he couldn't get her a job. But considering, that you guys are so incestuous, like just the fucking gaming media in general. By the way, Richard Lewis thinks you're a joke. And I've seen him like tweet at you and you just like fucking shriek away like Homer Simpson in that fucking meme. Because he's like, I don't know, legit, and you're not. You're a drama tuber. That's what you are. Nothing wrong with it. But your goofy fucking background news music
would offer that up.
Doesn't change it.
And referral.
Cancel culture cunt. Yeah, it's a referral for sex for a date.
Yeah.
You fucking jerk off.
It's a kid playing a journalist, which, is already bad enough if you want to be a journalist so bad, but you can't even do it well. You just manipulate the news for your own fucking benefit.
He wasn't so offended about Deller. Deller banned by Twitch for 30 days for saying fucking bitch, cook me a sandwich. It's back in 2019. LG Destroy was given a fine for calling a girl a bitch and telling another to cook him a sandwich. I wish these guys knew how to make sandwiches and not typically cook. Knew you make sandwiches, not typically cook. I don't know what this is supposed to mean, but clearly you're not that fucking offended by the whole thing. No money in it, no clout.
Yeah.
No clout. Sexist outbursts goes viral. Yeah, whatever. All right, this is funny. People mad that Speed is winning. Yeah, some of it people are sick of this. They're fucking woke horse shit. I mean, now like the boomers know about the woke horse shit. It's not just like people on the internet. Everybody's just sick of it.
I mean, fucking Speed's a Zoomer. I mean, Zoomers are already tired of it.
Everybody's just sick of this shit. Everybody's sick of the fucking these Nazis.
It's like millennials that are in their 30s now that care about it.
The only journalism that's legit is conflict journalism. Everybody else is playing pretend. They are too. Let me tell you something. I don't trust those embedded fucking guys. And I was in Iraq. I don't trust them as far as I could throw them. I heard some of them are okay. I would never talk to them.
I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't upset at what went down on Twitter last night.
If that's what you mean by conflict.
I mean, it's so disappointing. Speed is a 17-year-old black boy.
That 17-year-old black boy.
He's a young black boy. Hey, boy. But you playing that Valorant over there? You can't be getting too mouthy with those white women. I know how they are.
The man trying to bring him down.
I mean, it's so disappointing. Speed is a 17-year-old black boy who is.
I can't get over it. It's so like
17-year-old.
He knows what he's.
I mean, he is 17. I guess it's fair.
But like,
yeah, I wouldn't call a 17-year-old kid. I wouldn't call a 17-year-old black kid a boy.
This is why Keem cannot look at the camera with a straight face and say he's a 17-year-old black boy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's quick. I get it. Now let me tell you about my G Fuel Gamer Fuel sponsor. Yeah, I get you.
Is a 17-year-old black boy who is blowing up and taking over.
Yeah, he's killing
He is a YouTube streamer. He is on fire. He's the #1 streamer.
That's the best thing about like why I'm going to support him going forward is he's a YouTube streamer and Twitch can't really touch him, but I guess this is the way.
Streamer.
Well,
probably in the
what?
He's also a YouTube streamer and he's
black boy.
He's a black boy in a YouTube
That's
streamer.
perfect. I thought he played the video again.
The world right now. And an esport reporter found a clip of him talking trash in a video game named Jake Lucky and tried to out him for this and get him canceled to the point where the head of YouTube gaming is like saying that they're on it or whatever. You know, I heard that he got banned from Valorant or whatever. You know, Speed came out with an apology. He said he was sorry, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, he was going through a rough.
I don't care. He's
You
black.
got to the gist of it. We
I'll call
understand his
Speed,
age.
I will
his
call you a
race,
black man.
Black boy.
and whether he's a child or not.
Yeah, we got to the important part.
Black boy.
Oh, here he is. Full Squad Gaming. Presented by Coinbase.
Yesterday was
Yeah, the
one heck
squad
of a
really
day
looks
for me.
full right now.
Yeah.
And I
just
hope
him.
you guys are here to maybe see my side of things. And I'm
Oh, you got beat up. Oh, you poor victim, you.
That's
You-
actually like the most normal looking picture I've seen of Speed, by the way.
I think fucking Taylor Lorenz and fucking Jake Sucky need to go bowling.
my explanation. If you're not willing to give me the time, then feel free to click away. But I'm going to explain my whole side and the whole story as to why I decided to call out behavior by one of the biggest YouTube streamers and one of the fastest growing as well.
There you go. You already answered it.
Yeah.
You already answered it, you.
That's all you had to say.
You retard.
That being IShowSpeed. And first and foremost, this is not the only clip that I've been sent of him. It's actually been quite a few controversial moments I've been sent. But I decided to share one from about 6 weeks ago because it was in a Valorant queue. And it was just not just towards his teammates, but also towards a female in particular, which he decided to make a statement that I didn't actually stand for.
So he stood for it, or was he just calling somebody ad homs? I mean, come on.
Wanted to call out this bad behavior. And again, I decided to share one clip. I've been sent many to all the people out there saying I've been trying to cancel the kid. He's been through plenty of worse controversies than this. And so I decided to speak up on bad behavior that I don't think should be promoted to his million.
This must be a recent change of heart, considering recent tweets. Tweets from 2019, 20.
Nice of him to say I tried to cancel the kid. No, you did.
You did.
I mean, that's
you
what
tried
happened.
to cancel him.
Literally the
You're a
result
snitch
of your
ass
actions.
bitch. There's no way around it.
He's
why don't you
banned
stand
from
by?
there, and he's possibly going to.
I mean, why would he have to do this? I find this fucking behavior repulsive. I don't think it should be Valorant. I don't think it should be gaming, and I don't care what you think. You're damn right. I'm using my platform to stop this kind of stuff going forward. You know why? Because that's called principle. That's principle. What you just heard is principle, and they don't know anything about it. They don't stand for anything. Bionic Pig doesn't stand for anything. They just stand on what's going to get them clout. That's principle. By the way, principled people, sometimes they're on the unpopular side of an issue because they have principles. Jake Lucky is a clout suck.
millions and millions of fans, and I don't want to condone that either. And his
so does Ozzy Osbourne. Millions and millions of fans. He can't write suicide songs.
Audience, very impressionable, and they seem to get off and like this kind of behavior. So I was shocked that no one had actually called this out before, so I decided to do so. In no way was I trying to cancel
Nobody called it out
because
before.
I don't.
I think it's really unfair.
Is he sure about that? Like,
I think it's really unfair that Keem said that. I think it's super unfair that he said that he was racist. I do. I really do. But the more I hear this guy speak, the more I'm like, okay with it. You know, he's such a phony.
I don't think. Actually, I know he will not be canceled for this. Time and time again, he's been through controversies and only grown from them.
He will not be
I decided to call out a
what
behavior that I don't think
Yeah.
is laughable and I think should be called out. That being what seems to be the sexist remarks toward women in video games, which we have often talked about here. So here's the clip that I share with everyone.
He's not even that popular.
He's not even that popular. He left fucking. He only got 1,000 views in this.
he's been going downhill ever since he left.
Yeah, he left.
I left.
Funny if he fucking got out before he got accused of sexual harassment. That'd be funny. I'm not watching this fucking clip for the 17,000th time. He puts the apology in. I've had enough Jake Lufke. I don't care what he has to say.
Yeah, nothing, 1 minute in.
It really is not. Yeah, we
you
already
see why he's not as popular as Speed.
Yeah. He's totally not entertaining, in any aspect. I think I might go out tonight, man. Is Vito trying to come back in?
Does he want to? He hasn't said anything. I don't know. If
you told him to hang around.
Yeah,
so
I'll put him in. I'll take your calls. Vito, you want to take calls? No,
Vito. He's probably just.
He probably just left. Yeah, he does that. That's right. He fucking does that. That's right. All right, you guys want to take calls? Otherwise, I'm gonna fucking go. I got you all the information, and then motherfucking some.
Would you want to watch like a Rage compilation of IShowSpeed?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's see how bad he gets. Really. Why not?
Surely. Would love to. I would love to. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Well, you do wonder, like, well, I mean, there was, like, he's not the first guy to do this act. Who was the other black kid that did it? That was popular on Twitch all those years. He did it for years. God. He's like a workout fucking, I forget his name. I forget everybody's name. The kid that he was really funny too.
Oh! You're thinking of Low Tier God?
No, the one that no. He wasn't a lolcow. This guy's a pro.
Are you talking about the Marine or no?
Was he
the
Marine?
Other
Easy Marine? No,
the guy who called Tipster Burgerneck.
No, that guy's a douche. I totally forgot.
I
used to have these rage clips.
I know a million people have made
He's half black, half white. He works out. Fucking, I can't.
Getting angry at video games is not a new shtick.
Yeah, it is not a new shtick at all. Etika. It was Etika. That's right. Etika.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up, Nesquik.
Etika.
How come I can't think of this fucking guy? I'm like losing my mind here.
Tyler 1?
Tyler 1. That's who it was.
Tyler 1. Yeah, he would get
shout out to Coyote in the chat.
What?
He gets insanely mad.
Coyote got it.
Tyler, shout out to Coyote. Thank you. All right, let's watch this guy. Then take calls and we're out of here.
Number 2. I think there's multiple.
Yes.
Love you, bro.
Oh, there's so many.
Saved my life.
You're a big fan.
I've been watching. I like his stuff.
What's this about?
He loses his shit. Like
Vito doesn't think that's funny, but the kids like it.
I think it does. I think it's fun.
I like the look in his face. He does look like he's about to murder somebody. Oh, that's his whole thing. That's his shtick.
He also like barks and stuff, and he
has mental breakdowns of many kinds.
God, what is going on?
I'm not even fun when I melt down.
Sometimes he gets so loud his mom comes in.
Yo, really? His mom comes in?
Yeah.
My kid was making that kind of money. He could make as much noise as he wanted.
Shut up. Demons in my head, I don't give a...
Oh, Johnny, stop. Who are you? No. God. Who are you? Oh.
Yeah, he's doing an act. All right. The kids like it.
I told you, he's like a cartoon.
Yeah, he's doing an act for kids that aren't smart enough to realize it's not an act. That's what he's doing.
You paused at the perfect
moment. I know. I'm good at this. I kind of like this kid, too. I have to admit, I like him.
His music's not bad either.
I can't play it. I'll do it in the after show. I'll try in the after show.
I want to see more of him getting mad at other people in the games.
He probably doesn't do that very often. Well, maybe he's telling the truth, and he just doesn't do that very often.
Yeah, he doesn't really play like shooters and stuff a lot. He mostly
usually does solo stuff, as far as I've like seen.
Nasty ass fucking piece of fucking shit. I'm so fucking tired of your ass. I'm so mad.
And the thing is, it doesn't matter what he plays. They're watching because of him. They're not watching because of fucking like
the gameplay quality.
Yeah, right. They're him. It's him. Let's see this.
Oh, he gets like mad. He goes off on people on Omegle too.
That'd be cool.
Hey, sir. Hey, sir, calm the hell down. Hey, sir, calm the...
He's trying to sound like a white guy.
Hey, shut your bitch ass up! What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? I am! Come in New York right now! I'm in New York right now!
No, I don't.
Man, you dick, bro. I'm tired of your bitch ass, nigga, with that nasty bitch ass, nigga.
You can't get to me.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Fuck that titty ass $20 Amazon mic, bitch. Stick it up your ass, bitch. Fuck you, nigga.
You could do this in Omegle. Just cursing people. Yeah. That's cool. It's the last pure internet.
I'm crazy too.
Fuck up.
I'm crazy too. I'm crazy. That's too funny.
Nigga.
He did the cross-eyed thing too.
Yeah.
That's too funny. Well, they're gonna ruin him, folks. If you're enjoying this, it's going away. He's gonna be fucking talking about BLM and all this other
nobody's
bullshit
complaining about him going off on people like this, like harassing people on Omegle.
No, it's a guy. It's a white guy, especially. You know, who cares? Yeah.
Or on like other games and stuff.
Well, here's what he's talking to a chick, I think. Oh, is that no? It's a dude with long hair.
No.
I was doing the preview. I was doing the preview. It was a guess.
The fucking rappers right now, like or like the fucking hip hop people, like who do you want to listen to you know, to pull
get it out! Damn!
I hate talking to people like that too, and I want to say it.
That's like you, Tommy.
Yeah, it's me. Get out!
Really? Bro, that girl's 6 years old. Where's
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Wait.
Fuck you too,
bitch. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck is you talking about?
Wait.
No, shut up! Shut your ass! Shut up, bitch! Fuck you!
He's like the modern Jim Carrey. You know what I mean? With the faces. He like, yeah, no wonder he's got this, dude. He's got this.
Well, this is
Save
a
your
girl
money,
too.
kid.
Like, hey, you know, this is them. This is how they're talking to a woman online. Hey, you know,
who cares?
You're being toxic, right?
Gives a fuck.
Fuck you, bitch!
You know, if I caught somebody like I walked in, I was like, "Well, you have a daughter." My daughter's gonna be 14 like any day now. And like I tell, like I heard somebody talking to her. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I would tell her to turn that shit off. It's the internet.
Wait, calm.
Why this game so fucking shitty, man? Like, fuck it, man. Just like. Damn, bro. Fuck this shit.
So it's somewhere in between act and real rage.
Yeah. Bitch! Fuck you! You fat ass, nasty ass, shitty ass Italian, bitch ass nigga! Fuck you!
Did you call him a shitty ass Italian?
Shitty ass Italian bitch ass nigga.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Bitch! Fuck you!
Hey, don't skip me. Don't skip me. How old are y'all though?
Speed?
Hell no. Who was that? How old are y'all though?
What?
How old are y'all?
15.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, so skip. Bye.
Shut your ass off. I'll smack your little big head ass up. Fuck you talking about? You ugly as fuck. Fuck is you talking about? You dirty ass, smelly ass, ashy ass bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Take my fucking little finger up your pussy. Then do a fucking split on that shit. Shut your bitch ass up. Fuck you, bitch.
They love it.
Yeah, I know, because it's watching his eyes and his all his facial features, and his nose gets real big and wide. It's hysterical. I mean, I don't know. He's gonna have to come up with more than that going long. But for the next 3 years, this kid said, "My advice: bank this money, money, and fucking have a great life."
If you're a girl and like this happened to you on the internet, you can't help but like fucking laugh your ass
look
off.
at this idiot. What is he gonna do? Hit us? You know?
Yeah. What is he gonna do? Like seriously?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
It just tells you that the left wants to silence people, just in general.
No, it tells you that journalists want to silence
people. Yeah, well, they're mostly leftists.
I mean, no allegiance for those people.
Oh my, what are you, dog? Like, are you a fucking, like, I'm just, oh my god, I'm literally trying so fucking hard and I cannot just proceed my goal. I'm trying so fucking hard and I just cannot do what I want to do.
Wigs.
Why can't I just, like, release what the fuck I want to do? I'm just trying. I'm trying.
He's like talking to God right now.
Yeah. Over video games.
We fighting?
What game is this?
We about to fight.
Okay, that was.
I'll leave it at that one. I love this kid. I wish him nothing but luck.
How can you hate this guy? Really, how can you hate this guy?
I love him.
How can you hate this black boy? You know?
What do you think, Keem?
Black boy.
That's right. Agent EX900, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I found a tweet from XQC from 2018 nonetheless where he specifically says banter is fun 100% of the time.
Well, ship that to me, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is in relevance to his ban from League of Legends.
Oh, send it.
Yep.
I think I'll send it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. All right, should I read this as XQC?
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. All right. It never was my intention to harass or use in-game chat in an abusive manner. Banter's fun, like 100% of the time. I type something to someone I know I'm playing along and I won't be hurt. If I ever type something and you were genuinely hurt, I'm sorry. I will be better. Yeah, that's kind of where fucking he is today.
Yeah.
I found like a whole article of like every ban he's had from every game, including his Twitch ban, I guess. But
it's too funny. Yeah, it's just like him speaking up. He was the last guy. I mean, I usually stick, like, I make fun of him because he's a moron, but I always liked him because he was kind of base and he's just fucking, he's just like everybody else.
I'm just mad at this whole situation because all the people who built careers off of like trash talk in COD lobbies from God knows how long ago are trying to act like pretentious now, and it's like, what?
Yeah, like, look where it gets you. Get you something.
I guess.
Good. I hope he gets it in the ass. Thank you for the call, sir.
No problem.
All I can think about is booze. Booze and weed. Big butt lover, you're on the air. How can I help you?
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
No.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I know you're old enough to remember in 2016 when we used to have disclaimers because you didn't want your fans to go attacking other people. Well, I've seen all day about how this kid's a role model, how he's impressionable because he has.
I hate that whole argument.
I hate that shit. I hate goddamn. I've done them a few times in certain situations, but I hate fucking disclaimers too.
But
because nobody's responsible.
They've done it with athletes too, and they say, "Oh, you're a role model. You can't do this or that. You can't be seen doing this or that." Like, what? What kind of?
Well, my question is, do you think at some point soon we're going to see disclaimers that say, I am not a role model, I'm my own person, blah, blah, blah? Because if I started streaming today, I would have that disclaimer. Like, I'm going to be saying some...
Why? What good would it do you? Nobody would be able to say what? Yeah. You mean they wouldn't completely ignore your disclaimer if you just happen to get famous? No, you wouldn't. Wouldn't matter. That's why you don't do them. They're stupid.
I would have mine more so funny.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, like, freaking Speed made his apology, and what did that get him? Still banned, possibly getting like demonetized by YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, I think the only thing Speed has to worry about is if they, for some reason, swipe his YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
But I think they're more than likely to give him a suspension, like Jake Paul, because I'll tell you something. You want to talk about a race card? They fucking wipe his channel and they keep fucking Logan Paul up. That should be brought up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then I think it's like, I don't think they are either. I think they're just fucking acting like they're on it. But if they went that far, I hate the race card, man. I think it's a fucking cop out, like 99.9% of the time. Diesel, you're gay. But that's fine.
Now I know. Thank you.
Right.
Not when it came to Gideon.
Gideon's Twitch is different. Like, Speed's already banned from Twitch.
No, I'm saying if Gideon pulled the race card on Twitch.
Speed got banned from Twitch?
Yeah, Speed got banned from Twitch after the Who's Gonna Stop Me?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, that's right. And then he took over YouTube. Oh, so he came in with some Twitch fucking... You got to start on Twitch, dude. There's no doubt about it. If you're going to...
Hey, the bright side is you can stream with your shirt off now because you can't show... Because dudes can't stream with their shirts off on Twitch, so I guess...
Oh, okay.
It's more comfortable, at least.
God, he's probably making more money on YouTube now than he fucking ever was on there, I would imagine, with those kind of views.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Who would ever need? And you don't have to put up as much bullshit. You know, it's funny because, like, you know, I'm starting to think of Slasher, fucking Jake, all those guys are in the Twitch staff. Yeah. I wonder if they like. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. You remember when Slasher suddenly came out and he said he knew why Dr. Disrespect got fired? I mean, let's be honest. Who do you think that was from? Somebody at Twitch.
Yeah.
All right. So Jake Lucky and him, they've got each other's cocks in their mouth as well. All right. So they have that going on. Is it really so hard to think that would it really be then impossible to believe that Twitch fucking tapped fucking Lucky on the shoulder? I'm not saying it happened, but it wouldn't shock me. Sorry. Wouldn't shock me at all. Reporters and organizations work together all the time. You know, just to get back with it, because he's fucking kicking ass. You know, holding 30,000. Who's holding 30,000 in fucking Twitch right now?
Hassan.
Hassan holds 30. All right, that's the right guy. Actually, I'm looking.
Gold.
Asmon can still pull that. 14K 16.
Really, Asmon?
40,000. Who's the top streamer right now?
Probably XQC.
Right now. This second. I'm trying to look.
XQC. Yeah.
I don't know.
We gotta stop calling him Slasher, dude. That name doesn't fit. This is a dork ass nigga, by the way.
All right, get out of here, bitch.
Yeah, thanks for dropping that. Appreciate that.
Thanks.
Be Gone donated 179. Says, "Is AC really Turkey Tom's brother?"
Yes.
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 100%.
100%.
200%.
300.
Unironically.
DNA test.
DNA. Whole nine.
Yeah.
AC
once you see us yeah, once you see us together in real life, your mind is gonna be blown. You're gonna be like, "Wow, his eyebrows are so huge." Yeah, dude, it's so weird. Okay, so he got banned from Twitch for the Who's Gonna Stop Me thing, right?
Yeah.
And he would go to YouTube, and presumably everybody goes to YouTube because they know it's a little bit more lax, it's a little bit more chill. You can get away with more. And then now you have people on Twitter.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch fucking tapped. I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch tapped Jake Lucky for this. Wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah,
because they clearly almost fucking tapped Slasher, and they said, no, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the main reason though. Like stuff like Odyssey and Cozy is starting to like grow a little bit faster, is because people realize, well, now you can't even. Now there are people that will tattle on you on YouTube for every little thing, and you just can't make money on there.
Yeah.
You know, you can't get anything monetized.
I think he'll be okay. I do think he's okay. Violet, my transgender token, you're on the air.
Android.
It does not work on the stages. You're here. You're here, my transgender token. How are you?
I'm good. I booted up my really shitty old laptop.
Okay.
So yeah.
What's up?
I find it really fucking annoying that this person has to apologize for being funny. He's just having fun.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. You gotta apologize for being funny now.
You gotta apologize for being funny.
And if you're a comedian, you better not be funny. Make your whole fucking act not being funny.
Yeah.
And you'll succeed.
Sure. Actually, you know the trick is be really toxic, be really funny. When they rein you in, keep the money. That's what you probably should do and just walk. Yeah. That's what I'd do. You know, take the money now. Be as toxic as you can growing up, but you can't overdo it. You can't get banned from every platform. So just you get one ban, take it heed, and try to form your content around it. You can't go in there like you see these guys like him, and they're like, "Wow, they really don't give a fuck. They're just going to." They do. They're just, putting the front out there like they don't give a fuck. They should. It works. The kids love it. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves the guy. So
I'm definitely gonna start watching him because that rage thing was funny.
He's funny as hell. No, he's really good.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm like, even his streams. If you catch one of his streams live, I think they're pretty entertaining for what they are.
I need beer. Talk to you later, Violet. Take care. I want to. This is the first time in a long time where I just want to get the fuck out of here.
So no post show for you.
I'll go in there for like a minute or two. You can start it.
Okay.
But
gotcha.
Yeah, I gotta get out. It's ridiculous.
Alrighty, Whitey.
This weekend. Thanks so much, AC. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Look for videos this weekend.
Who's gonna stop us?
Nobody.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
You fucking stupid bitch! This stupid fucking justice, all fucking righteous fucking
Black boy. Speed.
is doing this shit. You fucking
Black boy.
Yo, everybody type in the chat.
Black boy.
Just type in the chat.
Black boy.